Hundreds of pipeline protesters gathered in front of Science World last night, determined to send a strong message to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau, I told my kids that you were going to be different. He's a liar. When you said that Canada was back on climate change, when you said that we were going to have a different relationship with Indigenous peoples, I believed you.
Lots of cheers and boos came from the crowd as many vowed to step up their efforts to kill the project. Many are also upset over the decision to use taxpayer money to save it. Politicians, First Nations leaders, and environmentalists all took the opportunity to voice their concerns.
I'm so enraged and angry and sad and frustrated and disappointed and disbelieving that the leaders of Canada are doing this.
We live in a capitalist system. Why couldn't Kinder Morgan sink or swim on their own?
This government should not be spending public funds on that project.
We have to stop this. This is an expansion project. It's got to stop. We say no.
BC Premier John Horgan plans to continue the fight in court against the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion, regardless of who owns it. Horgan says Ottawa's decision to take the project over from Kinder Morgan doesn't change his government's position. He says the province will proceed with its reference case. The case wants the court to decide if the province has the right to regulate heavy oil transportation across BC.
The federal government has made a choice, a decision that was motivated by the decisions of a private company who gave a deadline not to me, not to the people of British Columbia, but to someone they characterized as stakeholders. The federal government has responded, and that's their business.
This is the most certainty that this project has ever had. That certainty is absolutely critical. And I want to thank the federal government for working with us to get to this point. After all, this is not a conflict between provinces. BC took a run at the authority of the federal government and the interests of all Canadians. So we challenged the federal government to step up, assert its jurisdiction, and do whatever it takes to give investors the certainty that they need to see this project through.